Sir Winston Churchill High School, a public school in Calgary, Alberta, was founded in 1968 and officially opened in 1970. It derives its name from Sir Winston Churchill, a former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom during 1940 to 1945. With more than 2,000 students, it is home for students with diverse backgrounds with many opportunities. SWC athletic teams are strong competitors among Calgary high schools and have achieved many victories in school championships. For decades, SWC athletes, also known as the Bulldogs, have competed at tournaments, and year after year they have built a legacy of winning. As Churchill is known as having one of the strongest swimming, basketball and wrestling teams, recently it is also known for its powerful badminton teams. Since the late 90s, Churchill has consistently stood at the top of the podium in badminton, with generations of players continuing a legacy of victory. Our ancestors of the team has led SWC to become one of the strongest and famous badminton high school teams in Calgary. The motto of our school, Non Scoli Sed Vitae, meaning we learn, not for school, but for life, represents how Bulldogs not only learn about academics but also about life through experiencing hardships within sports such as badminton. Now let's take a further look into our badminton teams this year. Sir Winston Churchill Badminton Team is known as one of the strongest badminton high school teams in Calgary. It has achieved first place in the divisionals last year. With more than 30 members on the team, everyone is aiming to win the divisionals and the city championships to get the banner and eventually win the provincials. As there are other strong opponents such as Western Canada High School and Ernest Manning High School. Team members train and work hard every day.
So obviously we have a lot of very talented badminton players. As far as the technical side of the game, school badminton, you're probably not going to learn very much, if anything, which is okay. School sports are not just about winning and losing and getting better at the sport. I think that's a really common misconception that people have, is that they feel that if I'm not, learning a more technical skill or getting faster or stronger, then it's a waste of time. But that couldn't be further from the truth. School badminton is different because it is a team sport, right? So it is about learning how to be a part of that team. How do I make sacrifices for my teammates? How do I push them? How do I make them better while making myself better, right? And it's also about commitment. That's probably the most important thing that the players learn through badminton, is that it's not about, being the best and winning that gold medal all the time, right? A lot of times it's about saying that I'm committing to this team and I'm going to show up every time for my teammates, right? Because if anything I've learned in life is that life is a team sport. And that's a really important thing that people need to learn.
The team members are all working hard, improving every day, waking up early in the morning. They attend team practice every day 2 hours before school starts or after school. Most members also train outside school in their own clubs, drop-ins, and private training sessions. However, being successful on the team is not easy without full commitment. Sacrificing some of their academics and social life. They put a lot of effort into the team to improve together, connect together, cheer together, and win together. They call this the team spirit. As they also play at North Trail and ABE tournaments and other practice tournaments, they all get both physically and mentally ready for the divisionals. Everyone trains at school and on courts. But what really makes the difference is the training outside badminton courts. For example, Kensei Atashiki, who is one of the team's weakest player, trains himself every day to one day become an elite player. Let's take a look at his daily morning routines as a member of the SWC badminton team. One of the team member, Kensei, trains himself for the tournaments by doing a morning routine every morning to improve his physicality. He explains, "The roads never change, but I can feel myself changing every day." After running several kilometers, he works on agility to improve his speed on court. He mentions, Even though I am one of the worst players on the team right now, I hope these hardships help me one day to win championships and become better. However, due to overtraining and stress, some players lost their passion, confidence, and motivation. As the divisionals are happening soon, they struggle to gain their passion back. This led the team to also become separated and lead to some conflicts between the members. One of the team member who lost his passion was Kensei. However, unfortunately, one of the players who was planned to play at the divisionals got injured. This made an opportunity for Kensei to play there. While there were still some conflicts between some of the members, the players seemed to have locked in to play at the divisionals. As the nets slowly get set up, his face started to look tense. Kensei dropped his first match and then the second one. Like a domino fall, his loss has affected his mental and has been completely shattered into pieces. On the other hand, Jessica, who represented the junior girls singles, seemed to play well and win most of her matches. Players who played the intermediate singles and senior singles also seemed to have played well. But as for Kensei, his passion for badminton has been low recently. Because of his low performance, he ranked 6th in the end and did not qualify for the city championships. As for others, they all ranked above 4th and qualified for the city championships. Especially one of the elite players on the team, Raymond Lee, has showed great performance. On this day, all girls and boys doubles player competed for the position at the city championships. Most players qualified for the city championships except the senior boys doubles and junior girls doubles. On this day, all 3 levels of tournament was held at the same venue. Candy and Bryce, who represented juniors, ranked 1st and showed a significant performance. Intermediate Sam and Ava ranked 3rd and seniors Ethan and Amy ranked 4th as they all qualified for the city championships. Their hard work seemed to have paid off, as most of the players qualified for the city champs to get the banner again this year.
My name is Ethan Chan, and I started badminton at 6 years old. I mean, it's a fun sport. You get to hang out with friends and it's just having a good time. It means a lot, actually, being one of the best badminton school teams in Calgary, and very proud of being able to be a part of this amazing team. Well, city champions just hope to win, That's the goal.
As the clock ticks and the days get closer to the divisionals, the players all seem to get nervous but also excited.
The time has finally come for the City Championships.
mean, it feels great. First win out of my 3 years, and yeah, definitely one to remember.
As the zones finishes, only 1 week remain until the provincial championships. All 8 players who qualified for the provincials has only one goal in their mind: winning the gold medal. As each day goes by fast, there are only 3 more days until the provincials.
The provincials are starting! The real game is starting! There is no time to waste! This is the moment where we win, and when all our hard work creates victory! Every hard work, every practice, every drama, it was all for this! Trust your training, trust the spirit, and trust each other! We've come this far to play at the provincials! There's no going back! There's nothing to lose! It is about our heart, our spirit! This is the moment where our dreams come true! Go SWC! Go Bulldogs!
Getting the provs is tough. This year we have 5 teams qualifying, so 3 singles players and 2 mixed teams. And it's honestly one of the best turnouts for Churchill, I think. And as I talked to Mr. Johnson about, he also said it was really interesting how this year was probably one of the years where most of his athletes went to provincials. And I feel like it most came down to, not only skill, but also trying your hardest. And even though some teams didn't make it, like a lot of them tried their hardest and tried to fight, and that's what's really important. For provincials, after day one, I feel like one of the biggest goals is to try to win. I know there's some fierce competition from Edmonton, but still, the end goal is always to win. I feel tired, honestly. Playing and also resting a lot today. And go Churchill, go Bulldogs.
After the players finishes their first day at the provincials, they get on the bus to go to the hotel where they're staying overnight, to get ready for the second and final day at the provincials.
Still, it's a big bump that would take to lose in the semifinals. Still, it feels good. I feel very happy that we were able to pull this together and change back. You know, it was really hard. We had a lot of struggles for the game, but in the end, we were successful. We trained hard, and I feel accomplished by this whole year. Yeah. How do you feel, Justin? Thank you. Thank you, Justin. Yo, bro. Thank you.
As the provincials finishes, players head outside to get on the bus to go back to Calgary after 2 days. Even though SWC didn't win first, they still fought together, enjoyed together, and proudly represented the Bulldogs. The players all seemed to have enjoyed the tournament and learned something new from this experience. And just like that, the provincials has come to an end.
Third overall, that's in the provincial achievement. Super proud of us. Really tough to win that banner at the provincial level. Lillian Osborne is, I think, champion for like 20 years straight, just because of how the districting works in Edmonton. So unfortunate that we weren't able to beat them, but I am still proud of our achievement getting third. That's a great accomplishment. So really proud of everyone that made it. Super happy that we had so many athletes that were able to go and compete. It was super awesome to see and to be there in person and help coach them through some of those difficult matches, because the provincials, the matches are super tough. So that was awesome to see. Toughest moment this season, I mean, it's got to be losing the banner. We were close. It usually comes down to 2 or 3 matches. I think it was 3 matches this year between Western. Because every time we lose against Western, it's a 2-point swing. So losing that one was definitely tough. We won last year though, the previous year I should say. So, you know, that's okay. But it is definitely a tough pill to swallow. Okay. So what I want players to take away from this experience, badminton, school sports in general, is just the memories that you have with your friends. I teach math, but you're probably not going to remember the binomial theorem by the time you're done high school. Maybe some of you will, but for the most part, it's the memories that you're building with friends, and a lot of, you know, some of those losses and the wins, right? You know, you're not going to win every single time. Nobody wins every time, and so sharing in the victories, but also sharing in the losses as well. You know, learning how to take defeat graciously, and try and, you know, just pick yourself up and be better for next time, right? Because life, as you guys will learn soon, is going to kick you in the butt a little bit, and being able to bounce back is probably the most important skill. So I hope that you take that from this, is that even when you lose, you know, it's not the end. There's always another chance.
Feels good. It's been a while now, so I kind of actually miss it. And it feels good to actually make calls and win speed and all that. So I feel like one of the best years on the team so far. And there was a lot of events going on, like North Trail tournament, and there's an ABE tournament. So definitely a lot of opportunities for our athletes to play badminton and also to compete. And we also had a pretty good result, 2nd in the city and 3rd in the province. So good work to everybody. And yeah, I just hope that everybody enjoyed their time together, playing, having fun on the side of the court and cheering for each other, which is very important. I feel like absolutely one of the best seasons that I've ever had. And I hope that everyone in the future gets to keep playing and keep on having fun in the sport.
even though the team didn't achieve first place or get the banner this year. This year was something special to all of us. We fought together, trained together, cheered together, and enjoyed together. We fought hard and never gave up. We still tried our best as individuals and as a team. Third place isn't bad after all. Losing at the finals of provincials, or not even qualifying for the city championships, it doesn't matter in the end. What matters, in fact, is our spirit, our passion, and our heart. Yes, we of course wanted to get first, but if you think about it, there was a story behind this. We all trained hard to pass the tryouts. We all competed together, and most importantly, we had fun and enjoyed together. The scoreboard said we lost, but our hearts know we won something bigger. We didn't take back home a banner, but we took each other's backs. We came to fight, and we left as a family. 4 lines, 1 net, and countless laughs. That's our court. In our hearts, we know we got first place. Keep trying, keep playing, and keep enjoying. We are Churchill. We are Bulldogs. And we keep fighting.
Okay, hey guys, message from the coach. I'm so proud of all the work that you guys put in this year. I know it's a tough loss this season, but I'm still proud of everything that we were able to accomplish together. All the effort you guys put in, all those early morning practices, all the fitness, all the running 20 laps around the cones and chasing each other. I know that it's hard at times, right? And that's what part of being a team is that it's about sacrificing for each other, and I just want you to know that I appreciate all the sacrifice that you guys put in and all the effort you put in. So thank you from me and all the other coaches, and hopefully you guys are already training for next year.
Listen, right? Get to practice. Bring the team spirit, and just practice hard and try to win the city banner. The documentary definitely one of the newer ideas, and looking forward to seeing it. I know that a lot of people weren't that enthusiastic about it, but at the same time, it's a fresh idea. I mean, if we can continue this, absolutely, and I just hope that everybody who sees this gets a little bit of motivation to keep playing next year, even though if you're a little tired or burnt out or anything. I feel like it's still one of the best experiences I've ever had in Churchill, and keep up. Challenge, so can I get rid of the passwords?
What do you want the players to learn from this experience? Okay, I'll get them to find out. Hey guys,